The reason why I like that chapter is because for most of us, when we hear these things like Jesus was black, Moses was black, we think of them as YouTube conspiracy theories, or we think of them as, Hotep, Afrocentric, trying to just blackwash everything. Somebody asked me, oh, what do you think about the accusation that you might be blackwashing everything? And I said, I'm not blackwashing anything, and maybe I'm wiping off the whitewash that was put on it and showing you the original color. But when we look at, for example, so I always ask the audience, can you name a black prophet? Most people don't. If they do, they'll say Luqman, for example. They give Luqman as an example, and we have in authentic traditions that he comes from East Africa, so he was undeniably black. And then I go further and I say, okay, but let's go to the tafsir of the verse when Allah says, وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي خَالِقٌ بَشَرًا مِنْ صَلْصَالٍ مِنْ حَمَاءٍ مَسْنُونٍ. That Allah is creating a creation, He tells the angels, I'm creating a human being from black mud. So the word that He uses, Hama'in Masnoon, is a very specific term. And we go to the tafsir, and I'm not saying Mustafa Briggs is tafsir, or Brother L something's tafsir, or I'm going to Tafsir Jalalain, Tafsir al-Tabari, Tafsir Qurtubi, Tafsir Baydawi, Tafsir Baghawi, the classical tafsir of the Quran. When we look at them, they all say the mud that Adam was created from was either black, or it was left to sit until it became black, and then Adam was created from it. Jawhari specifies this in his tafsir. He says that tradition states that Allah gathered the mud, let it sit until it became black, and then He created Adam from it. And in Lisan al-Arab, which is written by Ibn Mandur, he says, when it comes to the word Adam, that the reason why Adam was named Adam was because of his Adam complexion, his black complexion. So the word Adam, Shadid al-Udma, when we go to the dictionaries, Ibn Athir, as you mentioned, and many others, they say Adam means darkness of skin color that has no whiteness or redness in it. If somebody's brown, like me, or Imam Dawood, or some of the people in the crowd, they'll call them Asmar, or they'll call them Aswad. He said, but the extreme darkness is Adam, Shadid al-Udma. And then when we look at that term is used to describe Nabi Musa by the Prophet ﷺ. He describes him as being Adam Shadid al-Udma. And one of the proofs given for this is أَسْلُقْ يَدُكَ فِي جَيْبُكَ تَخْرُجْ بَيْضَاءَ مِنْ غَيْرِ سُوءٍ. Put your hand into your pocket and it will come out white. If he was non-white in the first place, if he looked like he did in 10 Commandments that we all grew up watching, that wouldn't have been a miracle. But because of the darkness of his skin color, as we see Tabari mention, and Qurtubi, وَكَانَ مُوسَى فِي مَا ذَكَرْ لَنَا Adam. Musa was, according to what we have been told by the Prophet ﷺ, he was black. So him being able to change his skin color of his hand was a karama for him. We see in Sahih Bukhari, Ibn Umar, the son of Umar bin al-Khattab, say, مَا قَالَ النَّبِي صلى الله عليه وسلم لَإِيسَى أَحْمَرٍ. That the Prophet ﷺ never said Isa was light-skinned. Rather, he saw Rajulul Adam, a black man making tawaf of the Kaaba. He asked who he was, and he was told that he was Isa ibn Maryam. All of this is in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Sirah of Ibn Hisham, etc. Then we take that term Adam now.
And Dajjal is mentioned as Ahmar in the Hadith.
Then we take that and we now look at the descriptions of the